and we are going to go through this little gem. I get so attached to these, you know, and also, I mean, they take time. So they take time, especially if you're not sure exactly what you're going to do with it. It takes time to kind of get a start. And once you kind of get a start and get your first couple of pages kind of under your belt, it's much easier to kind of continue. And this is where the paper comes in too, because the paper, you know, sort of creates the vision. And if you use the paper pack, you'll see that I use pretty much exclusively the new paper pack throughout the whole entire journal. So it really does go together really well. I just, you know, and for those of you who may want more traditional fall things, like more oranges, more darker reds and browns, you know, totally make the journal your own. You can still take the ideas that are in here and change up the color, change up the paper, and go with those darker, rich tones if you want to as well. Okay, so here we go. And like I said, I have jammed so much into this journal, I had to tie it shut. So you know what? Keep that in mind, because it's kind of cute to put a ribbon on it too, isn't it? I mean, you know, I learned something new every time. And I just grabbed a ribbon that I had in my box and thought, you know what? I got to keep this thing closed. So I'm just going to tie it shut. And here we go. And I think it's really cute. I think it's cute to do that, just to change it up a little bit. Okay. Here we go. And you can already tell that the colors are a little different. And part of what I'm using too is, I got to show you this pen, because this is a new one. This is number 312. And I absolutely love this color. It's actually a mix of probably the warm, well, probably the blue. Let's see, the warm blue. So the 526 and the cool green, the 249, which I love. I love mixing these two together. Well, here we go. This is the color right here. And I have used it throughout, exclusively throughout this journal. This color, we now have it. So you might want to just add this to your stash, because it is so cute. Now, you wouldn't think that this color would really be fall, but it is. It's so cute. And with the oranges and reds, it really is. And it makes it just a little bit more interesting and not as typical, you know, not as typical. So we're going to kind of go through, and I'll kind of, you know, I'm going to kind of show you what all I've done here. The first thing I did was I popped up this die, and this is it right here. And it's from a previous release. So let me just show you which one it's from. You probably have this one, those of you who are journaling. This is 5588. It's this little die right here. And what I did was I left it tabbed together. So it's a set of 2 dies, and you can use them individually, or you can cut them apart. And I opted to leave them tabbed together because I get the two pieces, you know, and this is basically what it looks like. So when you cut it apart, you get 2. Well, I've always popped up the outside, and I love popping up the inside. Is that just the cutest? So what we're going to do, we're going to make this little wreath, and then we're going to cut it out so I can show you what I mean by how cute this is. But you can see that the image goes right off the top of the center and onto this little section back here. And so it really continues your painting. And I think it turned out so cute. So I used it a few times in here to try it on different dies. And I think it turned out so cute. So that was the first thing that I did that was different for me. And I always love doing a wreath, at least one wreath in every journal. I just think that it adds so much, and it changes the tone too. So if you like things that are more florally and beautiful and subdued, this is the kind of art that you can do in your journal. Really simple. Borders, corners, and wreaths with just a few. This literally is 1, 2, 3 stamps in this wreath. Like literally that's it. So let's go to the next page here, and let's just move all of this out of the way here. We'll get to every single one of these pages. So let's start here on the inside. You can see that green that I have in here. And let me first show you, before we go any farther, let me show you the paper pack. So I am in love with this paper pack. Here's the wild color, is this purple. So it's sort of a violet purple, but it goes so well with these oranges and reds. And it's really it's sort of a wild card, but I love it so much. And it looks beautiful with these greens. So, you know, you don't have to just pick the traditional colors. I guess that's what I'm saying. It's fun to kind of mix it up and make it a little more interesting. Look at the back. I mean, can you just with these colors? I absolutely love this so much. I think this is my favorite. I mean, I'm sure I say that every time, but you know, also these are colors that we have, you know, in with the markers. So these colors go really well with the watercolor because they're very similar. Look how cute this green is with this green in the art. So the orange is the same. Everything is going to really go together really well. That's why we put it into the bundle, because it's such a great asset, especially if you love the look of this journal. I would really encourage you, even if you just get this, even if you just get the paper pack. So let's move that out of the way. So that's it. That's basically what everything is in here is this paper pack. So anymore, this is my go-to. I put a little card in the front. This is going to be my go-to every time because I love having a little note in the very beginning, something that you can handwrite. You could absolutely make this say whatever you want, even if love celebrating fall with you all, y'all. So, you know, anything like that you can make personal as you open the journal and move through the pages. Okay, here's another one. And this isn't a wreath. So this is an actual image. And again, I did the same thing here. And I think it adds so much to this journal to pop it up like that. Is that just the cutest? I felt like I had an aha moment when I did it. And then I thought, why have I been doing it the other way all the time? It's so much easier and it doesn't hook in your journal. You know, this is narrow to try to pop up, but this thing pops up really easily. So you just glue this section down and then you pop this up in the middle. And it's really cute if your image is a little bit bigger and it kind of goes off onto the frame. I think that's so cute. So we're going to make this and we're going to make this today in this tutorial. All right, let's go to the next page. Here we go again. So this frame, so this one that I use all the time, I love this frame and I usually glue it into my journal flat. This is how come it got to be so enormous, is because I have all these three-dimensional things now in here. But isn't this cute? I love this. And what I did was with this one, and let me see if I have a sample one here. I do. Okay, so I cut it out like this. I cut it out. This is what it looks like when it's cut out. And then I just taped it all up on the back. I taped it all up like this. And then I did my my little corner. And I'll be showing you this on the tutorial. So I'll show you all of this. But for those of you who love to jump ahead and really want to start on your journal and you have some of these stamps already, you can, especially with this one. And I just did the corners just like this. And then I popped it up. I just think that is so cute. I think that is so cute. Again, 3 stamps, same 3. So let me just show you what they are in case you want to just jump ahead. This little pumpkin, and actually there are several you could use. So you could use any of these pumpkins from any of these sets. This one here. You could even take one from the top of this little stack. So any of these little pumpkins are going to work. I picked this one just because it's small. And I stamped it up here in the corners, so just like this. And then I used the branch, like literally, it's the branch. This branch right here. And then this little leaf right here. Like those three created this whole thing, these corners, and the wreath that is out in the, that is on the front of the journal. So this one right here. So 3 stamps. And these are stamps that have been released. So you probably have them in your stash already. So you could do this. But is that green just so beautiful with these colors? These warms, reds, and oranges. So beautiful. And then I changed out the sky color to a cooler blue because it really goes well with this green. And I love it so much. Okay, so let's go to the next page. So this one is from the Christmas release from last year. And let me see if I have that at my fingertips. And again, I'm going to go through all of these and show you. It's this one here, the mailbox and the birdhouse set, which I think is so cute. And you could use the birdhouse too. That would be really cute. And I added a couple of pumpkins to it. And then a little, you know, I love these little pull-out tabs. It just says thankful. Isn't that cute? So the sentiments in here are from this set from last year. So this was the Thanksgiving sentiment set or the harvest sentiment set from last year. And I just picked, you know, some of these sentiments because I just think they're so cute and they really work well in a journal. And they have, like, there's just a lot to pick from here. So I picked this one, and it's the thankful, this one right here, that little thankful. And I just made a little slide in. And again, I'm going to go over all of this with you, but how beautiful are these colors? Look how cute this little plaid is with these oranges and the greens. Everything just kind of goes together. And again, it's to showcase the art. It's not to overshadow it. Okay, so here, this one I had to try something new. And I have not tried this before, but I did a fold out. And this is part of the new release. So let me just show you. So this little girl here, she is a front and back. So there's her back. And then this little guy, he is a front and back. And this little guy right here. So these three are new. And let me just show you. So and these are sitting. So they can really sit on a lot of different things, you know, a bench or a rock or just, you know, lots of different options for them. So they are front and back, and they come with the stamps and the dies, of course, to cut them out. So these two, the little guy right here, he is sitting on his little fence, and he also is a front and back. So super cute. And keep in mind that you can just use the front too. So you don't necessarily have to even use the back, but how cute is the back of him? Isn't he cute? He's so cute. And then this little guy, and his die actually cuts his little paws out. So he works great in a window like this one or a fence like this one. And, you know, had I moved this little guy over to the side, I could have put him right here on the fence, just looking up at his little guy right here. So this is also a front and back, and it's so cute, just in anything. So here is, speaking of fences and windows, this little window is this one right here, and I use it as a front and a back. So, and I put this little guy in the window with his little paws hanging over the windowsill. And there he is in there. It comes with the little shutters. So this little opening die here cuts out the hole, and then this cuts out the window frame that just glues onto the front. So just like this. It's so cute. It fits perfectly in the journal because it's tall and narrow, and it just works great. Now the little fence, this is a new one, and because they're sitting, this is one that is straight across like this. And so this is it right here, and it works just like the other fence. So this little square right here cuts out the opening. And then this die cuts out the fence that goes over the top of the opening. And I've got her sitting on the bottom of the fence, which is super cute. And I've got him sitting on the top of the fence. So either way, they would be really cute. And her, so here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things that are in the bundle right now. So these 5, and then we'll get to the last one here. So I also use that fall set. So let me show you which one that was. It's the little fall dies, the harvest dies. So this one from last year. So I used a lot of these little things in here too, because I just think they're really cute to just add, you know, a little bit of interest in here. Now you can see how these little kids have changed up the look of it, because now it's much more whimsical than this. So that's also why I started with this, because you can continue this theme and this style throughout the rest of your journal, or you can make it really whimsical like this and start out with it like this, or you can mix it up which is what I've done. You can totally mix it up too. So I've added these little, cut out these little leaves and just kind of added them onto here. So she's showing the back of her, is showing the little house, and then it folds together, just like this. And basically what it is, let me just show you here what it is. So I just took two. So here's the actual page. And then I just added another page to this one. So like this. I just glued it on. And now I have another fold out because, you know, there's not enough pages in these journals. So to add everything that we want to add to them, now you can make a fold out and another page and add more stuff to it, which I absolutely love. So be looking for fold outs in every journal that I make from now on, just because I now get an extra page and an extra 2 sides. And, you know, this is the only side that glues in. So this still just glues into your journal. You know, it just glues in here just like they normally do. But now you have a fold out. Actually, it would go like this. Let's not confuse things here. So here's how this journal would fold in like this. And then this would go like this. And then what I did was I just cut a decorative edge off of here so that it wasn't too close into the crease. So that made it a little bit smaller and it doesn't hang up at all in the crease. So I just cut this little decorative edge on here. And then I thought, oh, that would be so cute to do the window and then do the window on the back. And now you can see the window through to the little girl, through to the little house in the back. I mean, you know me in 3-dimensional things. I just love that. And I just think that was really, really fun. I put a little pocket in here, you know, where you can add little sentiments. And this little guy, I took him from this set. This set has little squirrels and chipmunks. Let me show you, actually. Chipmunks, 2 chipmunks, and 2 little squirrels facing the other direction, each direction, and look, these little birds. So you could use any of these, and I'm pretty sure, this little tree house will fit. Yep, the little tree house will fit in your journal also. And these all come with the dies too. So all of these things cut out with the dies. So if you have this, try this in your journal because look how cute this little guy is in here. And I kind of needed something for this dog to be looking at. And I thought, oh, you know what, some leaves falling and then maybe a little squirrel up here in the corner. So I just added this kind of, you know, just for fun. But this is the one. This is a cubby set. So it's the woodland trees. This came out a while ago. But it is just, it's great. It's absolutely great. And look, you get these little leaves too. So you could cut these out of, you know, random paper too and have, you know, a whole pocket full of leaves, which would be really cute too. Okay, so this little girl is new. This little dog is new. Oh, and the other thing, I made a little curtain. So that was kind of a, you know, a random thought too, is I cut this out, you know, with my die. And then I just cut it into a square that would fit inside the window. And you guys, I'm going to go over all of this with you. I just, you know, I got to tell you everything I've done right now, but I'm going to go through all of this when I actually do the tutorial for the journal. So I'll tell you exactly how I cut everything out, what steps to take in order to make this. And you know what? It was really simple. The big thing is that you have to cut out your openings before you glue your pages together because you can't run these through your Big Shot. Or your die cutter, you know, once you've got it in your book. So before you glue it in anywhere, especially this page, you have to cut your opening. You can add your fence and all of that to it later, but you do have to cut the opening before you glue it into your journal. And then I made something simple over here. This is literally 1, 2, 3 stamps. Same three stamps again that we're going to use. But how cute is that as just a little accent? So cute. I love the white pumpkins. Love the blue pumpkins. So cute. The blue-green. So, okay, so moving along here. Now we can see the back of her on here on this paper. This is the project that we did last week. And I just put it in the journal because I thought it's so cute and it just fits with everything. I changed out the pumpkin color to green and added a little of this green to the house so that it would flow a little bit better. But if you watch that tutorial, you've already got you've already got your first submission into your journal. So your middle page. And I just trimmed it up, you know, using my, my cover dies, and I just, you know, glued it in. And I put a little envelope on here. This little sentiment says pumpkin kisses, so cute. Tucked it into the little envelope. And then I've got these two pages that are really kind of similar, and this little guy on his fence, and he now is, you can see through to the back of him, and I used the little barn. This is the barn from last year, from the Christmas release, and it's so great for fall. It really is. I put the little rake, cut the little rake. Look how cute that is. Cut that out, put some little leaves on the bottom, and I think that turned out so cute. He's super easy to color. I'm gonna go all over all of that. Same fence as this one. And then here we are on the back side. And we've got our little pumpkins in the front and a barn in the background. And I just put, I love fall. I think that's so cute. And of course, I love these little pullouts. I think they just add so much extra. And you know, I want to always add extra stuff. Let me see if I have that out with the little barn, and I'll show you which one that is. It's this one. And I left the fence off, and I just put a row of pumpkins right here in the front. And I think that turned out so cute. And then I kept the same idea with the trees back here to kind of go with this house. And the same style of pumpkins, and we've got these that sort of flow together, and they look really cute. Same colors. And the little guy on the back with his red hair. You know, I had to make him a ginger because of all the orange in this book. So he's a ginger. Okay, so let's go on to the next page. Now here, I thought it would be so cute to add something like this. This is pumpkin spice, you know, tea. So it's chai tea, pumpkin spice. And you know what? It fits perfectly in this little pocket, and this little pocket comes in your journal set. So your original journal set has this pocket, and it fits this little chai tea packet perfect. So any little tea packet is going to fit in here. And I just thought that was such a cute idea. This is part of the reason my journal is so thick too. And I also thought it would be really fun to make a fold out here, just like I did on this page, this fold out, and add another tea bag. So you could have, like, you know, maybe 3 different kinds of tea. So you would get one, you could have another one over here, and then you could have a fold out and another one over there. So I think that would be really cute. It would take up a bunch of space in your journal, but you could do a few simple pages. And you could put that tea in here, and I think that would be so cute. So I just put a couple of pockets in here, and I put love pumpkin spice. So I just put a little heart and the pumpkin spice on here. And then this one, I just made a simple little tag. Again, same combination of stamps, you know, a little pumpkin, a branch, and some little leaves. And I think it turned out so cute. Just put a little piece of twine on there, and we've got this really cute page, which I just love. I love this idea of the pumpkin spice. So then at the very end, I had to, and by the way, I made this at the very end, and I could not figure out where to put her. And she comes from this set, and I took this, I love fall most of all, and I used that on the front of my journal, and then I used it on the inside of my journal. So I stole this sentiment from here, and then I found this little, you know, I took this little girl and I colored her to match everything in here, and I just thought that she was so cute, and now I don't know where to put her. So I thought about putting her here, and then I thought, well, you know what? I mean, I could just put her on the cover, and wouldn't she be cute right here too? I think she'd be really cute right there. So what do you think? You know, I mean, she's kind of floating in the journal right now because I don't really know where she goes, but I did her at the last second, and then I thought, oh, she's so cute, I need to put her somewhere. But this is what I mean by keep in mind things that you have. When you color them to match your paper and use the same color palette, they will go in your journal. Whether they're whimsical or florals or whatever they are, they're going to go in here because everything will be fluid and everything will look, and you'll have this cohesive look. So look how cute she is. And she looks totally different from the package where she is more traditional. You know, she's got the darker browns, you know, and the darker greens, but she looks fall there. I think she's so cute. And I love this set. And, you know, this set comes with dies. So the dies cut out all of these little things. This also would be really cute in the journal. Super cute. Maybe on the other page. So you could have her on one page. You could have her have this on the other. And they would be so cute together. So things that you have. Here's another one. Here's another one that would be really, really cute to use in your journal. These also come with dies. So you could add this little, you know, scarecrow. You could add him anywhere. This little stool with the pumpkins on it would be so cute to just pop up somewhere on the front, you know, of these little three-dimensional pages. The little sunflowers, all of these would be so cute, and they all come with dies. So you can cut them out and just add it to your journal in front of something. Look how cute this little sign is. That would be so cute to just hang somewhere. I don't know where, but it would be so cute to hang it somewhere. So those sets that you have, you know, look through your stash and just see, because it really, you know, once you color it, you know, the theme, it's going to go. It's totally going to go. Now she's got a die, so she's cut out, and so she could just be, you know, put anywhere. So I made this one. I made this last page because I've just had this idea that this die set will work in the journal. And let me show you which one it is. So it's this one. It's the gift card holders, and it does work in the journal. So this is a really long die, and it sort of encases the envelope. So you fold it, and then you wrap the these little tabs around it. It makes a pocket, and then you just glue it, or you can leave it as a standalone. So you can just give this pocket, you know, as a gift, which is why it's made like this. So it's really long, and it folds up, and it creates a little standalone pocket. And then this little tab that folds over, it has different things that, you know, fold over on it that tuck into the back. So I picked the coffee one because, you know, pumpkin spice. And I thought this would be so cute to put at the end of your journal, especially for fall. And you could put a little Dutch Bros or Starbucks or your favorite coffee place, and the little gift card goes right inside this pocket. So let me see if I can get it out of here. I didn't have, you know, one of those gift cards, but I just cut one. So let me see if I can now get it out of here. There it is. So I just made, you know, a gift card that would fit in this pocket just so that I could show you. But your little gift card will go in here and fit perfectly. And then this set goes with this die. So there are several sets. This is the coffee one. And once you have this die set, you can make all of the different sets. There are several. Like I said, this is the Java one. And then here is the die set. So what I did on mine, because this isn't a standalone, so we don't necessarily need the back side of the die. So let me show you here really quick, because it would be so cute to put in any of your journals. So here's the die right here. And I wanted to use the paper from the paper pack because I wanted this all to kind of go together. And sometimes it's hard to find paper that goes with what you have here, which is a huge reason why I use these really neutral colors. I just use this off-white for my pages and for the cover because it's hard to find. It's hard to find a large piece of cardstock, you know, or heavier weight to create your cover and then have it be something that you can use on the center, you know, on the inside. So a lot of times the cover will be great, but on the inside, the pattern is too bold or it doesn't go with what you're doing. So I love these simple covers, an off-white, a gray, black. We used black for Halloween, craft paper, just plain white. Something really, really simple. Or if you can find something that has a simple pattern on both sides, you know, that's a good idea too. So I wanted to use my paper from my paper pack. So what I did was I took my my paper pack like this, and you could line it up like this if you want to, and take that tab completely off and run it through like this. Or you could run it through like this, you know, kind of in the center, and then trim off this. And so here's what it looks like. So I just ran it in the center. Now I've got my tabs, and I'm just going to, normally I would just use a cutter, but I'm just going to use my scissors here. So I am going to cut this off and then cut this down. So this is all you need right here. And this is scored. So you've got your tabs, you know, that's scored like this. And then your little pocket. And then this one obviously folds up and creates this little pocket that you can glue to your page. So now you've got your pocket. So this glues onto your page just like this. And if you have a little circle punch, you could cut out a little half circle on here too, which would be really cute. And I thought to do that, and then I was too late, and I already glued it on, so I couldn't. But you could do a little half circle cut out here, and then you can add all of your sets to it. And I love this coffee one. It's so cute, and it comes with this little tag. It comes with several things. So I don't have that die to show you what all it comes with, but it comes with this little circle. Comes with this little coffee protector. Comes with the top, and then of course it comes with the cup die, and then several other little things. The little heart, I think, comes with a little heart. So all of those things come with it, and you can create your little cup that fits perfectly in your journal. So I love that. I've been thinking all this time since I'm making these journals that I want to try these gift card holders, but this die is so long, and I want to use my 6x6 paper. So this works like a charm. So just put on your paper like this. And because you're cutting this part off, you could line it up, you know, right along the edge if you want to. I just kind of put it in the middle like this, and then cut the top off across the top, and then cut off the bottom side. So you have about, I don't know, it's probably a 1/2 inch, 1/4 inch. It doesn't really matter. And then glue these things down, glue these things together right here, and then glue it along the tabs onto your page. And it's the perfect size for a gift card. So cute. So that was my other big aha moment, was that I made this little coffee card holder. And, you know, for fall, you know, for fall, giving a coffee gift card is just, it's a win. It's a win-win. You know, you could get a tea, or you could get a chai tea. You could get a pumpkin spice, which is, you know, everybody looks forward to the pumpkin spice when it comes out. And I just, I love that. That's one of my favorite things about fall. And, you know, I'm such a coffee person anyway. I just love coffee all day long. So, of course, I had to do the backside. And so I thought, oh, this will be really cute to try to add her to something else. Now, you could use the back. I use the back, so the front and the back, and it still looks really cute. Now, you could just use the front also. Cut the front out and just put her on there, because it makes her a little bit more three-dimensional to sit on top of something like this. And this one is from, let me show you where that, what set that is from. This is from the Harvest release last year. So keep in mind, these things are still so cute, and they will be so great in your journal. There's just so many options now, especially for fall, and adding pumpkins and different colors. And it's just so much fun. So I put her in this little wheelbarrow, and I thought she just is so cute there. I tucked in a pumpkin, and then another one down here. And then this little frame is the other new thing. So let me show you. So this new die cuts out this frame, and it is so cute. It's really lacy. I love it white. Now you could do it multiple colors too. I think that would be really cute, but it's so subtle white, and I think it adds so much. I put it on the back side. Of course, that made it even more, my journal even thicker, but I just had to put it on here. And let me show you how cute it would be on the cover too. So let me turn this over. Look how cute this would be, especially popped up. I love this so much. And then as a bonus, you have all these little leaves in here. So there's a little mushroom. these cute leaves, all kinds of leaves, little berries. All of these things are additional. So they're all separate dies that are in here. And then everything else cuts out of the die on the outside. And it fits in your journal. So hooray for that, you guys. Love this so much. So this is the 6th set in the new release. So these dies, these that are great for front and back. And this little window, I absolutely love. Also comes with this little windowsill. So you could pop this up and you could put something on here, which would be so cute. I put that little pocket in there, but you could use this windowsill too. And then it comes with the little shutters. And then here's the fence. And then the cute word fall. And then these little front and back sets, which are these little farm kids, and they're perfect for harvest. So the little girl and the little boy. So this one is 5776. This one is 5777. And then this little guy, 5780, this little sitting dog. And you can see here his little paws hanging over. The die cuts that out. And then, of course, they're fronts and backs. And they come with the stamps and with the dies to cut them out. So these 3. And then, of course, this beautiful paper pack. So this also comes in the bundle. So if you get all 6 things, you get the discount. You can buy these one at a time. Also, you could get just, 1 or 2 of these things, 1 of these things, and then just, get them as we go too. So we just do that. We give you a discount in case you want to get all of them at once. We give you a break on that. And then you can create this little gem. And you can also, substitute whatever in it. So it doesn't have to be this exact thing. It doesn't have to be, these exact images. There's so many other things that you can now put in these. Oh, I forgot this little pull out. Did I do this one? Oh no, this was on the back side. This was this one right here. I love fall. But you know what? That would have been cute to do one on the back side. Okay, another idea. Wouldn't that be cute? And they could see it on both sides. Okay, that's going to be in my next journal for sure. I love putting the tea packet in here. Love that. I think that's so cute. Just as an extra little surprise to have that in here. The barn, obviously you can switch out anything. You could put a little tiny barn in here and do a whole scene if you want to. That would be really cute. But you see how everything goes together because of the color palette. Making everything the same, using the same colors as the pins and the paper, using the same. So now this one, the fold out page, and with a little curtain. So that was a new. I did not think of that until I was putting this together. And then I had this little scrap piece of paper and I thought, oh, that kind of looks like a little balance. You could make it really short too. So you could put it up, way at the top. You could put it down here. That would be really cute. I mean, I just thought that turned out really cute. Simple, just simple. And then you can see through the back side of the little fence. Obviously, those 2 little simple things. And then these guys, which, they're timeless. A little mailbox, a little birdhouse, they're just timeless. They're timeless stamps and they work for every season. And this is one of those sets. So let me show you this set. This would be something that I would get first because it is timeless. It's a great size. It's a great size for a card and it's a great size for the journal. And you can obviously look how cute that is for Christmas. It's so cute. And just mixing it up, for every season. It's so cute. And for a birthday, wouldn't that be cute? I haven't tried that, but you could have balloons coming out of it. You could have some little cards coming out of it. So cute. So this would be a go-to for me. I would for sure get this set because it's so versatile. And you can interchange the birdhouse with the little mailbox. And because they're long and narrow, they work great in here. And then our little corner that we made, a little watercolor corner, and this one. So this one, I used this set. So this set, I love this bucket. I have a thing about this bucket. I love it. I need to do another one that's similar so I don't keep using this bucket all the time, but I love it. Maybe it's the size of it too. it just works great. It works great for every, you know, every occasion, every season. It fits the pumpkins, you know, they just fit perfectly in there. So I put pumpkins in there. And then I added these little guys. So these little guys from last season too. So the little mice and squirrels. And you could use, you know, any of them. I picked the little mice because the pumpkins were, you know, seemed like they would be a little big for the squirrel, but the little mice are so cute. So we're going to add a little mouse, this little guy right here, to our composition. And we're going to do this one, and then we're going to do this one. And then we'll cut it out, and then we'll assemble our journal.